Welcome to this special edition of Behind the Block M. I am Senior Olivia Karas, joined by the infamous Lisa Haas as we are celebrating National Athletic Training Month in March. Hey Haas.
Hey,
welcome to the show.
Thanks.
So wanted to start off with asking you just about National Athletic Training Month in general and what it means as an athletic trainer to celebrate this month.
Thank you. Well, National Athletic Training Month started a few years back as an opportunity to recognize athletic training as a profession across the country. A lot of people don't really know what athletic training is. We are a healthcare provider, healthcare professional. We're involved with prevention, care, diagnoses, rehab, treatment of injuries to athletes. And I say athletes, but that also spreads into the active human population. So there's a lot of other settings besides this. This is considered a traditional setting of athletic training. There are also industrial settings and high school settings and clinical settings, as well as many other things that have branched out as a result of the things that we can do as a profession. We have a high level of education and a national board certification before we're allowed to practice.
Very cool. So what does a pre-practice and a post-practice look like for you?
So a typical day for me, it starts at the Performance Center next door. We have a large clinic in there where we have lots of other therapeutic modalities and availability of different things to do treatments and rehabs with. So I do see people in the mornings. At about hour before practice time, I come over here, and our pre-practice ritual is mainly some self-care, some rehabilitative exercises to get ready to do gymnastics. We don't do anything too heavy and fatigue any muscles, but that's also an opportunity for people to warm up, put hot packs on, to get taped, and all those kind of things that lead up to practice. During practice, I'm here, I'm supervising what's going on. I might be doing rehabs with somebody if they're missing practice. Also getting things ready for the next day, packing for a road trip, stocking up on supplies, trying to do some notes, things like that. We are very medically based, so all of our electronic records are really important to keep. After practice, we have a few kids that will do cold tubbing, we'll do some manual therapies, we'll also try to wrap up any of our therapeutic exercises with people. We can really kind of work them through the rigors at the end of practice because we don't have to worry about fatiguing them going into practice.
So you've worked with the Michigan gymnastics team for quite some time. Talk to me about what you've learned about the sport of gymnastics and just about the program in general.
You are correct. I have worked with this team a long time. Bev preceded me by a couple of years coming to Michigan, so we've had the opportunity to work together for quite some time, as well as Sherman. So between us, we probably have over 100 years experience. We're really not that old though. So what I've learned is that gymnastics is highly technical sport. Like, you have got to be there mentally and you have to be focused every day. Physically, you guys are so gifted in what you can do. I think that comes from starting at a fairly young age and suppressing some of your normal reflexes. I've also learned that clinically, this is super interesting and very challenging. I mean, we see everything. It's not the same thing over and over and over again, which is pretty exciting. So people ask me that all the time, like, why do you enjoy working with gymnastics? And I think clinically, it always keeps you on your toes and you're always seeing something new. I work super closely with physicians of all types, our academic people, our strength conditioning staff, our counseling services, and our dietitians. So it's really great to collaborate with everybody and see you guys really forge forward and be successful.
Starting in March, you featured a different athlete on the gymnastics team taping someone's ankle. What prompted you to do that?
Well, it's just kind of a walk a mile in my shoes, or tape, if you will, to just try something that I make look pretty easy. And I think I do a really good job at it. Now, taping is probably the easiest thing I do all day, but technically, it's right up there with gymnastics. You have to practice to be perfect. And it's just been really fun to hand the tape over to other people and let them kind of feel what it's like to not know how to do something and to want to learn and be more interested in it.
Cool. Well, that actually segues me into my next portion of Behind the Block M, which is going to be a challenge. I am going to challenge you to switching places for 1 minute. I'm going to tape your ankle for a minute and you are going to do a beam dance through for 1 minute. And we'll see if we can both nail the technical side of each other's jobs. Stay tuned. Sam?
Yes.
Ready to time?
I am.
All right, 1 minute to tape an ankle. Tell me when. 3, 2, 1, go. Yep, put it where it wants to go.
I've been listening. That's pretty good, Liv.
Oh. Oh.
It's okay.
20 seconds are down.
I'm watching. I've gotten a few ankles taped in my day.
Quite a few.
Halfway over. Put the tape where it wants to.
20 more seconds.
Tape where it wants to go. Tape where it wants to go. Time check.
5 more seconds.
And time.
So while Liv did a great job with 1 minute of time, I think if she had 3 minutes, she could have done a fabulous job. And it's not really for speed, it's really more for accuracy.
We are back and on the beam with Lisa Haas as she is going to step into my shoes. All right, Haas, let's start off with a nice releve. Very nice. And maybe a little beginning position for a turn. So like left foot forward, left hand in front. Nice. And like a passe hold.
I don't do this on my right.
Okay, then go to your right. Yep. And oh, very nice. Maybe like a calf raise. Oh! Low lunge. Very nice. And then maybe let's do a pose. Let's do like a. Let's do this one. Very nice, Haas. Excellent work. Thanks for watching this episode and happy National Athletic Training Month to Lisa and all of the athletic trainers out there. Thanks for watching and follow us on social media as we take on Missouri this weekend. Go Blue. Go Blue.